Did you know the Pythagorean theorem is much older than Pythagoras himself? And did you know that Baudhayana, 800 BC, 740 BC, is the original mathematician behind the Pythagoras theorem? Hi learner! Welcome to Math Courses. Today, we'll delve into the Baudhayana Sutra, an ancient Indian text that predates Pythagoras and offers an early glimpse of this famous theorem. Pythagoras' theorem was indeed known much before Pythagoras, and it was Indians who discovered it at least 1,000 years before Pythagoras was born. The credit for authoring the earliest Sutras goes to him. Baudhayana used a rope as an example in the above shloka/verse, which can be translated as: the areas produced separately by the length and the breadth of a rectangle together equal the areas produced by the diagonal. Baudhayana seems to have simplified the process of learning by encapsulating the mathematical result in a simple shloka in a layman's language. The question may well be asked why the theorem is attributed to Pythagoras and not Baudhayana. Baudhayana used area calculations and not geometry to prove his calculations. He came up with geometric proof using isosceles triangles. Works of Baudhayana. Baudhayana is credited with significant contributions towards the advancements in mathematics. The most prominent among them are as follows. 1. Circling a square. 2. Value of pi, approximate value. 3. The method of finding the square root of 2. 4. Baudhayana Sutra. It was likely independently adapted in several different cultures. There is evidence of its use in Egypt, Babylon, and China as far back as the 20th century BCE. Today's learning targets: define, identify, and apply the theorem. Also, don't miss real-life examples of how this theorem is useful in daily life. In gist, the Baudhayana theorem states that, in a right triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the legs. But what is a right angle? A right triangle is a type of triangle that has only one angle equal to 90 degrees. The side opposite of the right angle is called hypotenuse. The other two sides, which form the right angle, are called the legs of the triangle. Now, how to use this theorem? Step 1. Identify the two legs of the triangle and the hypotenuse. Note their lengths. Step 2. Determine which side you are trying to find. Step 3. Substitute your lengths into the Baudhayana theorem equation and solve for the missing value. Check from the figure, if A and B are legs or sides, then C is the hypotenuse of this right triangle. And hence, a square plus B square equals C square. Here are a set of 3 examples listed, with different models. Pause the video to understand it step by step. Converse of the Baudhayana theorem, it basically talks about the vice versa of the same theorem. It states, if the square of the length of the longest side of a triangle is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides, then the triangle is a right triangle. First, we determine which side would be the hypotenuse. Then, we use the values into the Baudhayana theorem. Although there are a wide range of real-life applications, some of the important ones are listed below. 1. Building and architecture. 2. Navigation and GPS. 3. Games and sports. What other examples can you think of for using the Baudhayana theorem, so-called Pythagoras theorem, in your life? Feel free to share your examples in the comments section below. We would love to see what you've got. Expand your knowledge with our online tuition and classes for students of all grades. Get in touch with us to discover more. For more content, follow Svadhi.in and Atharvanava.com. Let's meet in the next topic. Happy learning!